Oh, that was devastating. We lost. Alright, we have gotten most of the team up to level 18 now. I accidentally canceled an evolution for Dawn. We're going to go ahead and get another level or two on Magoats and on Dawn. So I'm going to show you turbo mode here, which makes it a lot easier. So this is me normally running around. It's pretty slow, all that good stuff. Now when I turn on turbo mode, I'm like, speed. This boy up here is just on straight up crack speed. He's on speed, literal speed. But it makes things go by significantly quicker here. I wish I had done this before coming to this area and losing our boy Baron, but this itself does make it a little bit better. So again, we're going to get one more level on Dawn to let it evolve. And because we kept our catch for Electrike, Nigel, in the last episode, we will end up having... We won't be catching anyone new in this episode, but we will be evolving Dawn and hopefully Magoats too when it gets to level 18. So we will still have 2 sculptures by the end of this. And again, Baron will be added into the giveaway list for the end of the series. So there we go. We got our level on Dawn, and we are getting the evolution. Voila! We now have an Azumarill. We're going to check it out here. Summary. I think everything should be sim. So we still have huge power, which is really good. Honestly, special attack, special defense, and speed are all pretty solid. Water Pulse and Rollout are going to be our heavy hitters there. We are going to, let's see, oh, if I can do it now. The buttons are a little bit harder to use. Switch into Magoats. I will also say, if there is a sudden drop in the population of Electrikes and Sparrows, our boy Blinkleton sort of destroyed a lot of Sparrows and Electrikes. Okay, so we're getting 66 there. There's still, like, again, it's just such minimal experience that we were getting from these. I ended up turning it on turbo mode and skipped all of the grind session because it took a long time of doing this to get everyone up to level 18. So Magoats grew to 17, and we are not going to get a level, so we're going to get the evolution. So we're going to get one more level on him. I was worried about being over leveled in the last gym, and now I'm very concerned about being under leveled because in the last episode I got wrecked by a freaking Butterfree, like, and then lost Baron to a Zigzagoon, like, oh my god, that was devastating. So again, we are going to get the additional level on the Goats. Oh, not quite yet. Alright, oh, and there's a Tauros. A level 1 Tauros. I ran into one more of these while I was leveling everything else up, and so I think it's just like a super rare find. We did already get our encounter for this area, though. Okay, there's level 18. Can we get the... Yeah, here we go. Magoats is evolving. Alright, Magoats is now a Croconaw. And we will heal up this nurse here. This is a great grinding zone because this is just like super quick and easy. So we are going to turn off turbo mode and hit the gym. What are my controls again? Okay. Trainer, this is your time to shine. Bring 2 Pokemon with you and show the gym leader what you're made of. Okay, so I don't know if this just means everything is going to be a double battle or if that means that I literally can only use 2 Pokemon. So we're going to take a look at what we've got here. We now have our Croconaw still with Torrent. Yeah, so Azumarill is pretty good with huge power as well. And then we do have Blinkleton here. So depending on what type this gym leader is, again, I have no idea. Like if it was an electric type gym, then I think Blinkleton and Azumarill could be a really good combo. So if they have electric moves, it would just go to Blinkleton. Slugma here with the flame body is pretty good. Definitely good to get the burns. Lane, I don't think is super good in these double battle type things. And then Electrike, unfortunately, just doesn't have a lot of good moves right now, but it would be good to have as well. So I'm going to think on this for a minute. Also, I might try to get some more potions, because I don't think I have pretty much any potions. Yeah, I have potions, I just don't have any super potions. So I'm going to see if I can try to go get some of those as well. But actually, we'll do this first battle first. And I'm going to just throw in Blinkleton and Magoats to kick it off and see how this goes. Came here for another gym badge. We'll see about that. Alright. We got Nerd. This might be Psychic types? Super Nerd Tony would like to battle a Haunter. Ooh, okay. Oh. Okay, maybe it's only the gym leader that I can only use one against. Well, we can use Water Pulse on Haunter. I actually don't remember what's good against Ghost. I should, but I don't. I just can't think of like what off the top of my head what is good against Ghost type. But it sounds like this might be a Ghost type gym. I'm also super nervous now that I've lost 2 Mons. Okay, Duskull. Yeah, we will change. Is Fire good against Ghost? I'm gonna Billy here. Maybe. Oh, he's got 4 Mons too. Yeah, even this, like, yeah, level 16, 17. I'm definitely glad that I brought the team up, but I even think that I could probably even get a couple more levels on them. Okay, Foresight, that's fine. Don't have any issue there. Gonna keep trying to get like get a burn. Oh, I can't use it anymore. Okay. Will Rock Throw work? It will. Just not super good. Okay. Ghost, using Nightshade. Okay, I can definitely live one more of those. We'll get another Rock Throw, which is just isn't the best. Okay, so this looks like this is going to be a Ghost type gym, which, yeah, I don't think I really have much for a Ghost type gym. I didn't see what those, I was rubbing my eye, I didn't see what they were going to change into. So, I know I can't use Ember anymore. I still have Yawn, so I might do that, yeah. Oh, Slowpoke. Uses a water type move. That's not great. Dang, I should have been paying more attention. Okay. But if it uses a water type move, then Dawn can definitely handle that pretty well. Yeah, Electric still doesn't have any electric moves though, so it's really not great against waters yet. I need to get some electric moves on him. We'll use Rollout, which did not do as much as I was hoping it would, but Water Gun will do nothing to me, and, well, dang, I missed. So I need to have, okay, so Rollout's really not that great if it misses, because I don't know if the roll, like, it getting stronger only works, oh, crap, now we used Yawn. Okay, I'm going to switch into something else so that I don't get put too, oh, I can't switch because I'm in the middle of rolling out, and so Dawn's gonna go to sleep. Darn! Okay. Well, I think that Dawn is fine to leave in here and just work through this sleep, essentially. I'll probably switch over to Water Pulse, too. I don't think that the Slowpoke can really do much to me. Yeah, Tackle, Water Gun, Yawn won't work on me. Don't know if I've seen his last move. Yeah, but all these are just I can work through the sleep here instead of switching out. So we'll hit him with a Water Pulse. Probably won't do too much, but might get a confusion. No. Okay. This one's just gonna wear him down. Just gonna wear him down. Definitely glad I got a little crit for the end there. Definitely glad that I ended up leveling everyone up though. God, I cannot believe that switched so quick. Like, the previous gym was all around like the 12, oh, maybe they were around 15, but like it just changed so quick. Snubbull, I don't think I really need to switch for Snubbull, but so they had two ghost types, a Snubbull and a Slowpoke. I don't know what this gym is. Got a confusion, that's always good. What is this gym? Scary face. No, that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. Okay, speed fell, but I'm not too concerned here. Snubbull's confused. Alright, this water pulse should take him down then. Yep. Okay, cool. And just because I don't have very many potions, I'm just going to be going to that Nurse Joy between each of these battles, pretty much. Alright, so one of them is down. Guess this is a maze of some sorts, or that doesn't really look like it's a maze. I don't think I have much control of who. You've defeated one of us, but I'm standing between you and the gym leader. Okay, so there's only 2 people to battle here, so... Oh, but I have no idea what the gym leader is going to be based off the first one, and... You have a Gloom? What? I'm so confused what this gym is. Okay, well... Magoats is not the best to be in against Gloom. We'll get Billy out here. Billy needs some better fire moves. Billy definitely needs some better fire moves, yeah. But this should not be too bad. We'll, I think Absorb is physical too, so we'll see. We're just going to throw some embers out there. Start burn. Oh, yeah. 2 embers should do the trick. Thank goodness for missing the stun. Easy peasy on the Gloom. What else we got? Magoat's got it to level 19, which is nice. Billy got 225 as well. Plusle. Yeah, I'll switch into the Blinkleton for Plusle here. So this gym is just everywhere then. Okay. There's no anything to this gym. It's just any random Pokemon, I guess, is what we're going to be doing. Blinkleton took out that Plusle with 1 Bone Club, though. Easy peasy. And then Minun, yeah, we're just going to stay in as well. Okay, so... Growl. Bone Club. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. So, I am going to go pick up some super potions, though, before I go into the final battle, I think. I'm just going to make sure that this is the... Okay, yep. Oh. Is there more stuff back there? Interesting. I'm going to go pick up some potions, though, because I learned my lesson, and regular potions aren't going to do the trick anymore. We are back here at the gym. Hi, I'm Erie, the quiz gym leader. You passed the knowledge test, but can you pass the real challenge? This is the time to prove yourself. Oh, I forgot to check who is... Okay, no, I think I put... I think this is going to be a double battle. Okay, leader Aerie would like to battle Ghastly and Stantler. Oh, interesting. Okay. 18 and 19? Oh my god. Yeah, I know... Oh gosh. This is not great. Especially with the Intimidate too. Okay, I'm gonna try to get rid of... I'm gonna Water Pulse the Ghastly, and I think that I'm going to... I have a pretty decent return. Alright, I'm gonna Toxic the Stantler. Hopefully... Yeah. Hopefully the water... Oh my god, this is... I'm nervous here. Curse. What does Curse do again? I don't remember. Cut its own HP and later Curse. I don't remember what Curse does. Okay, Ghastly's out, so definitely glad that... Okay, did that. I'm gonna Toxic the Stantler. Who's coming in? Who's coming in? And notice I keep like one eye closed the whole bunch too. Ooh, Ivysaur. Ooh, okay. Afflicted by Curse. So Ivysaur is gonna be really good against both of these. Wait. Did the Toxic not land? Oh, that's not good. Ivysaur. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Toxic. The Ivysaur. Switch Blinkleton into Billy, maybe? Yeah, I think this will be bad. Because Blinkleton has the curse as well, so... Okay, Hypnosis Miss, which is good. Sleep Powder, not great. I wonder if I can maybe Rage on Stantler and... Do I want to burn? Maybe I can Yawn. I'm going to Yawn the Ivysaur. Hopefully put it to sleep, because right now that's the one that's more concerning to me. Stantler pretty much just seems to... I used Poison Powder. Okay, oh well. But if I can get my Yawn off, that will be... Oh, and I woke up, which is good. So that was a quick one. Rage did not do much, though. That's unfortunate. Okay, Ivysaur is going to be drowsy. Billy's going to be hurt by poison. I think Rage is the one that... Hold on a second. Rage gets better each time it's used. And the user is... Oh, each time the user is hit in battle. Okay, so I haven't been hit that much, so... Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so with Magoats, we're going to Water Pulse the Stantler. Try to get that one out, and then we will start Embering the Ivysaur. Glad the Hypnosis stuff missed. Glad that the Vine Whip went into Billy instead of Magoats. We got to burn before we got the poison, though, so it did really good. Ivysaur is hurt by burn. Billy's hurt by poison. I think that Magoats is gonna do another water. Another Water Pulse into Stantler, and I think I might use a potion on Billy here. Hypnosis failed. Oh, it was probably trying... Okay. Oh, Vine Whip didn't do much on Magoats at all, actually. I was thinking I was going to be doing a lot more. But cool, got a critical and took out the Stantler. Man, if my team was not... If I had not leveled up, this would have been real bad. Okay, Blinkleton got to 18. Still got Billy up in here. Slowpoke shouldn't be too bad. Ivysaur's hurt by burn. Billy's hurt by poison. We're going to... Magoat still hasn't really been hit that much, but I think I'm gonna... He's still one of the strongest to deal with these, so... I think maybe we'll just Water Pulse the Slowpoke and Ember X Speed. Oh. Slowpoke Speed Rose. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so definitely the Vine Whips are not as bad as I was expecting them to be. Alright, the stuff on Slowpoke did not do much. There we go. Ivysaur is out. Still need to be careful, because I'm going to have trauma from losing Baron, because he was in the green and just got taken out. Granted, he was a few levels below, so it was a little bit difficult. Venomoth, Venomoth, Venomoth. Bug. Rock should be good on that. Magoats. I think I'm going to Toxic the Slowpoke, and then we're going to Rock Throw the Venomoth. X Special. Okay. Interesting. They're using more stuff than I'm surprised that they're using X Speed and X Special. Like that's I don't think I've ever actually played a game where the gym leaders used stuff like use those whatever stat buffs. Yeah. Okay. Billy is starting to get hurt to poison. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to Water Pulse Venomoth. And then I think I'm going to switch Billy, and I think that's probably the best bet here. Cool. And get the Water Pulse on Venomoth. Ooh, it was so close. It was so close. Confusion on Lane. How much is that? Okay, it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Toxic was good to do. And then, yeah, they will probably use a Super Potion on Venomoth. So I'm going to Water Pulse that one, and then I'm also going to... Actually, I think the return might be better than Peck, but we'll throw a Peck into it as well. Yep, called the Super Potion. Makes sense. Got a Peck, did pretty good. Water Pulse will hopefully bring it down. Nope, not quite. Okay. Ooh, close, close, close. Alright, we're going to use my second potion here on the goats. Cool, that is potion number 2. And then we're going to use Peck on Venomoth again to take it out. Cool. Very glad I went and got those potions. I had a feeling I was going to need them. Alright, Goats is up to 20 now. Billy and Lane both got a little Slowpoke confusion here. Ooh, Lane's getting close down there too. I think Lane has done its job though, so we're going... Oh, and this is the last Mon. Yeah, I'm going to Water Pulse you, and then I'm just going to switch Lane out just for safety case. I don't want some freak thing to come in and knock out Lane, so this is what we're going with. Easy peasy. Yep, so he is going to get one more move off, but let's see if it's going to work. He is confused, and he's going to take himself down. Alright. There we go. That gym was not too bad. I think my Mons were definitely in a good space. 8,000, so that will give me some opportunity to go get some TMs as well. This battle was outstanding. Take this badge. Thank you. I do have an award for you in form of a useful TM. TM.06. This TM allows you to increase the damage on your opponent over time. It is basically poison powder that deals more damage every turn. Is that just toxic? It should also mention that your Pokemon can now use Cut outside the battle. I heard that there is one seller somewhere in Star Pathway that sells them for an affordable price. We have finished this battle here, and we can start maneuvering our way into the next area, but cool. Alright, yeah, so this is where I'm going to call it for this episode, episode 6 here. Again, did not catch any new Mons, but we did evolve Magoats and Dawn, so we still have 2 sculptures to make for this video. And with that, let's go ahead and get onto the workshop shoutouts and the build portion. Alright, we've got our workshop shoutouts. So starting out with the thumbnail artist, we've got Caligo Melides. Hopefully I said it right. Also Caligo Fakemon. Really love the design, and for anyone who wants to check out their other work, all the links are down in the description below under the workshop shoutouts. As for additional workshop shoutouts, because we did not catch any Mons today, we don't have any additional ones. We did evolve Totodile into Croconaw, so we got Magoats, which was my own. And then I will say thank you again to Negative Dawn for supporting the channel, as we did evolve Dawn, the Marill, into Azumarill. If you are interested in becoming a workshop backer, you can do so over on Ko-Fi or Patreon. Both are linked down below. Again, if you like this art and want to support the channel, every little bit helps. It is greatly appreciated, and that is where you can go to join in the workshop giveaways that I'll be doing at the end of the series. So with all that, thank you again, and let's get on to the builds. We, of course, have to start out with our little sketchy sketches here. So for Magoats, we're going to be making Croconaw. And this is another one of those kind of derpy sketches, but it's just to help get a general idea of what I will be making so I can have a reference. For the chain link layout below, each one of these different lines represents a separate chain link. And again, this just helps me kind of get an idea of what I want to do when I start laying the links out. So we have a side view and a front view. As for Dawn, it's pretty much a big ol' oval with some ears, some squiggles, a smiley face, and some legs, and I guess there's the little tail as well. For the Link layout here, this is going to be very similar to the Marill design, except it's going to have one extra link in the middle and actually a smaller tail, but otherwise it's going to be pretty similar. All right, we are going to start out by making Croconaw. So starting over on the left-hand side, we have a good bit going on because this is a little bit different where we have a long middle portion. That'll be the main part of the head and the body. So each of these are 22 links and they do fold down here because otherwise they would not fit on the mat. Now for the head, we are going to have a 6 and a 3 link to make up the jaw and the top of the head. And then for the bottom portion, we will have an 8 link that will make up the side of the body. Now for the legs, because they are some thick legs, these will be the top and the feet as well. So these are 2 8 links each side. And then for the arms, we will be using a 2 link. For the spikes over here, we have the top part of the spikes. 2 of these will get folded down into singles. The 4 link here will be used for the back 2 spikes, and then we have another single that will fold down into, another double that will fold down into a single. Alrighty then, let's move some stuff out of the way so we can get this design started. We're going to use those 2 middle pieces to create the main body for Croconaw here. And we're gonna have them facing each other just so we can align those chains as best we can to mimic each other. Although I do love how these designs end up looking, doing this particular style with the 2 in the middle, especially with these longer chains, ends up being really difficult to align them correctly. As you can see here, there is a lot of tinkering to do to make sure that those 2 different chains line up as close as possible. On the left side, we have already lined up the accessory chains to create the top of the head and body using those 6 links for the jaw, the 3 links for the head, and the 8 links for the side of the body. We have now lined up the 2 other 8 links for the legs, have the 2 links for the middle, the single on the end for a spike, the 4 for a spike, and the other 3 for head spikes. Because these designs still have to move to the welding table, they don't have to be perfect right now, but there will be some additional tinkering around when it comes to actually welding them. We have those 6 links up at the top for the jaw with the 3 links above them for the top of the head. This is a balanced design, meaning that both sides are going to be the same. The only difference is going to be the spikes on the end, which will line up in the middle of the design on the back. So without further ado, the design is set and it is time to get on to the welding. We've moved everything to the welding table and it is time to start tacking them together so we can start stacking them. The main body here, all of that is the same. The only things that we will not be welding right off the bat are going to be the top head links because those change a little bit depending on the rest of the design. We are going to now stack the middle 2 to create the main body and head for Croconaw and add those additional 8 links, the 6 links, and the 3 links onto the side to start building it out. One of the things you may notice is that these chains are a little bit rougher than the chains in the design, and that's because these are all upcycled chains versus my cleaner design chains. So like I mentioned, the initial top head spikes were not welded because it takes a little bit maneuvering around to get them to fit properly. But once I get them all fit up, I can do a little tack, clean, and weld them on, and they fit nice and perfect on top. Once we have the head spikes on, we can start adding the other spikes. I add the tail spike before the back spike because that one I can adjust a little bit more and make sure that I have space for the back spike. After that, we add the legs, the arms onto the sides, and it is time for a little cleanup with the Dremel tool. The Dremel tool is a fantastic way to get into all those small crevices and get a nice cleanup on the sculpture. That brings us to the mid-build breakdown, where we get to see Croconaw in its raw chain state. So if you are enjoying this build so far, if you like this design, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And with that, let's go ahead and add some paint. This particular shade of blue was a mix of a few different colors here. We were trying to keep it very light, so I actually ended up blending a light blue, a dark blue, some white, and actually a touch of yellow to give it a little bit of a hint of teal. Then we're going to add the red for the head spikes, the back spikes, and the tail. It does look a little funky with the gap on the back, but I don't think it's too noticeable. Gotta make sure to get the tops of all these spikes as well. And we are on to the caveman cloak. The caveman pattern that Croconaw does embellish so great. I always thought it was a little bit funky that Feraligatr and Totodile both had more of the V shape and Croconaw had this caveman style paint, but it is what it is, and I guess it's like maybe a shedding or something? I don't know. But we've got the yellow on here, so gotta make sure to add some yellow onto the jaw, the underbelly, touch up a little bit on the sides as well, and that is going to bring the painting to an end. And of course, opening up a new beginning for the life of our bike chain Croconaw. This Big Jawmon is the first evolution in our NeonBlue playthrough, and what better fit than for our starter. He's gone from the cute little Totodile to the rough and tumble gruff Croconaw and is ready to take some action with his big chomping jaws. With Croconaw all finished up, it's time to jump into the next design of Azumarill. Alright, we have the basic layout here for Azumarill. This is a pretty simple design. It is essentially going to be Marill, but we have one more 8-link going in here, and then we actually have a shorter tail. The ears are also going to change a little bit. Starting over here for the left, for the main body and heads, so it's all kind of one. We've got a 4, 6, 3 8s, another 6, and another 4. We have 2 3s for the ears, and then we also have some 2 links for the arms and legs. And then finally for the tail, we have 2 4 links and a 5 link. The first step is clearing the mat so that we can make our round boy. Then taking that 4 link, making a square, taking the 6, creating as circular as we can, and then taking the 3 middle 8 links and again turning those into about as close to circles as we can and repeating below. Next we take the 3 links for the ears and all those single links for the arms and legs. The 5 turns into the tail, and we have the 2 squares for the end of the tail. So with all that, let's get on to the welding. With the simplicity of this design, we should be able to do a pretty quick tack and stack. So as long as we don't get hit by a water pulse and get a little confused in the process, this should go by pretty quick. The tacks were a success, so now it is time for the stacks. And essentially with this design, like I said, we have the 4 6, 3 8s in the middle, another 6, and a 4 for the body and head. Now to add on all the extra details, we start with the ears sitting on top. These were a little bit tricky to place because I wasn't sure whether to put them very on top or a little more on the side, but I think we had a pretty good spot for them. Arms and legs, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Onto the tail. The end of the tail is very similar to Marill's design, where we just have the 2 squares stacked on top. And as I'm figuring out how I want to make the 5 link there so it sits properly, we're just going to kind of mess with it and play it by ear here. We've got the ball on the end of the tail, the links welded and now attached to our Azumarill. With a little cleanup from the Dremel, that will bring the build portion of the video to a completion. Entering the mid-build break, where we get to see Azumarill in its raw chain state. If you have not done so already, this is a great time to drop a like or subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. And with that, let's go ahead and add some paint. We will be starting the paint off with some basic blue, because let's be honest, when it comes to water types, Azumarill, Marill, that line in general is about as basic as it comes, often referred to as the water Pikachus. And if you're not familiar with that, I didn't realize it until a little bit ago, so now you know. Azumarill is essentially the water Raichu. Back to our color scheme, we've got some reds for the underside / inside of the ears. I was originally just going to do this under the chain link, but curved it around to the edges as well, just so you could see it from all angles. Onto the tail here, it is a black tail, which is a little bit difficult to tell in the video here, going from the gray chains to the black color, but that's what we're doing. It's simple, not too much else to talk about on that. And now for the final details that really bring Azumarill to life, the white underbelly, along with its little white dots on the front, side, and all around. I did get a little bit of light blue here because I wasn't patient enough, but we went over with the second coat. So that's going to be it. That brings us to the final painted form for Azumarill, made entirely out of bike chains here. Again, pretty much all these chains that I use are upcycled, either donated from a bike shop or found, so making sure that they get put to good use here. Personally, really happy with how the white dot pattern showed up on here, and the rest of the colors as well. They really popped and are bringing Azumarill to life. With Azumarill all complete, that will bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching and sticking around to the end. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough and the build portions. If you have made it this far, then I hope that you did enjoy the video, and if you have not liked it already, this is a perfect time to do so. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future episodes. We've got a lot more coming. And finally, thank you to all the current workshop backers. Although we are small in numbers, the little bit really does go a long way, and I really appreciate the support of the channel. So thank you again. If you're not a workshop backer, go check it out in the description, and I'll see you next time.